Satnam. So many times I hear people tell me that they have a hard time meditating, that there's too many thoughts coming in. And most of the time when these thoughts are coming in, they're like what they would call negative thoughts. Well, this is ideal because this meditation is actually a meditation for the negative part of our mind. So that part of our mind, from a yogic point of view, what they call protective. Negative in yogic terms is protective. It's putting the brakes on. It's taking a step back and pausing. Not negative in the way that it's how we usually look at it, as a negative connotation towards something. It's not that. It's more protective. And when the negative mind becomes too protective, what ends up happening is that it prevents us from expanding. It prevents us from doing things we may ordinarily do normally. Maybe a large example of that would be somebody, let's say, who's afraid of leaving their home. They can't leave their home because they're so afraid that something's going to happen, or maybe something did happen to them that triggered their negative mind to start reacting in this way, that they don't want to leave their home because they're fearful of something happening. Most of the time, our negative mind has to do something with our fear, our inability to get over that fear, or see the fear, which may be real, and then just take necessary precautions. Maybe we circumvent certain situations because it'll create a pattern that we don't want to go down. So this is the negative mind when it's working well. It protective, prevents us from injuring ourselves or preventing unwanted situations. But an overactive negative mind creates that positions for ourselves that limit our ability to be expansive. So this meditation is great because you're actually going to use every single quote unquote negative thought that you have or that comes your way, and we're going to get rid of it. I'm going to show you how to do that. So as always with every Kundalini meditation, there is an opening mantra. It's called the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We use this mantra to tie us into the golden chain of yogis. It sets a vibrational current within us so that we can receive the information that's coming, and then we can expand within ourselves the effects of whatever meditation that we may be doing. So let's do this. Let's take your hands, let's rub them together. And then sit tall with your chest out, your chin in. Take your palms, press them together, and then take your thumbs and push them up into the notch right here of your chest. Sit tall, close your eyes, taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Pause the breath at the top, and then exhale. And then breathe in again deeply. Pause the breath at the top. Exhale. And then inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Last time, inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Now inhale deep and hold the breath. Exhale. So when you're reciting mantra, it doesn't matter what you sound like. I have a little bit of a cold, so it's not coming out as it usually does, but who cares? It doesn't matter. It is the intent behind the vibration. Is that what you're interested in? So allow that intent to come out and let it vibrate through you. That is what's important, not how pretty you sound, okay? So, negative mind. Here's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not going to do it the whole time with you, but I'm going to show you the dynamics of doing it, and then you can do it for 11 minutes up to 31 minutes. We'll do it for 3 or 4 minutes. As we're doing it together, I'll describe to you some kind of key things that you want to focus on as you're doing it. It's a very simple position to do. So you're going to sit tall. You're going to have your left palm facing upwards, and you're going to cup it, just like you would if you're like going to sip some water. So you're going to cup it. You're going to take your right hand, and you're going to just rest it right into the left so that the fingers kind of point in opposite directions. So just very comfortably, you're just going to just set your hands like this. Left hand cupped, right hand cupped on top of it. And then you're going to bring that up to the level of your chest. So the level of your heart, you're going to bring that up. So your elbows are going to be nice and relaxed by your side. Your shoulders are going to be relaxed. But you're going to sit tall. So you want to sit tall with the chest out and the chin in. And you just want to just be in this position. Now, you're going to be breathing in through your nose. And then you're going to be exhaling through the mouth. And the mouth will be rounded lips. So, sort of like you're whistling, but don't whistle. You're not trying to whistle. You don't have to make the sound audible like I just did. You can make it quite silent. That's what what matters is, again, not the sound. It's just that you're breathing out through the lips. But what you want to feel, and you want to feel this, when you exhale through your mouth, you want to feel that come over your palm. You want to feel the air. So, if you don't feel the air, move your hand slightly, adjust it, or adjust how you're breathing down. You don't want to tuck your chin and do it though. You want to still stay tall, but you are going to be gazing down through your palms. So your eye focus, your drishti, is going to be looking down over your palms as you breathe out. And then you inhale through the nose. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. And you're going to continue that pattern again from 11 minutes up to 31 minutes. Every single negative thought that comes in your way, doesn't matter, let it come in. That's what you're inhaling. So inhale that negative thought, and then that same negative thought, you're going to get rid of it. You're going to exhale it and let it disperse. So you want to feel that come into the palms and let it come out. So again, breathing in any negative thought and breathing out that negative thought. So for those of you who say that, hey, I can't meditate because I got all these thoughts coming in your mind, fantastic. You got plenty of fuel for this meditation, okay? So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use those thoughts as fuel. Let them come in and let them go out. So there's no music. This is done in silence. There's no mantra. This is done with your own thoughts. 11 minutes up to 31 minutes. We'll do it for 3-4 minutes together. And if you want to extend the practice, please do so. 11 to 31 minutes, just extend that practice. But sit tall, cup your left hand, put the right hand in the left, cup that. Bring that up to the level of the heart. Sit tall, but focus your attention with your eyes over your palms. And now taking a nice, slow, deep breath. And then exhale through the mouth, rounded lips over the palms. So that you can feel the air. And then breathe in again. Now I'm going to hold the position, but I'm going to guide you through this a little bit as you keep doing this. So again, keep breathing in through the nose. This is at your own pace. And then breathing out through the rounded lips over the palms. And you'll keep doing that. Whatever thought it is, if it's, hey, I haven't done the laundry, to, hey, my boyfriend is driving me crazy, to, I need a new job, it doesn't matter. Maybe your thoughts are even deeper than that. Maybe they're of no value. Maybe you feel you possess no value in life. Maybe you feel worthless. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever negative thought that you have, let it come in. Let it come in. And then let that negative thought come out as you breathe out. So again, breathing in through the nose, nice and slow and deep. And then breathing out through rounded lips, over the top of the hands, over the palms. And make sure you can feel that air going over the palms. You want to feel that. But again, you're sitting tall, your chest is out, your chin is in, your eyes, they're sort of like looking over your cheekbones. That's closer to looking versus the nose. It's closer to looking over the cheekbones. Because again, you don't want your head tilting down. You want your head up. So when you're doing this meditation, you want to just be looking down over the palms. So the eyes will be kind of barely open. And again, you want to feel the air current over the hands. Breathing in through the nose, long, slow, and deep. And then breathing out over the hands through rounded lip. And just keep repeating that breath cycle. And as those negative thoughts keep coming in, see if you can attach a feeling to that negative thought. If it's the boyfriend scenario that I gave you, he's driving you crazy. Well, why is he driving you crazy? Is there a feeling behind it? Are you feeling abandoned? Whatever it may be. There's always something. There's always an emotion behind our thought patterns. And this is what you're trying to pay attention to. And again, you're not doing anything more than just paying attention to what you say you have a hard time doing when you meditate, is that thoughts keep coming. These are the thoughts we want to come. So whatever is coming, let it come. Let it come. Do a couple more rounds of the breath, and then I'll describe to you how you'll end. But again, this meditation is an 11-minute minimum meditation. So you want to do it for 11 minutes. This is merely just to demonstrate to you how to do it. So set a timer for 11 minutes. Do this meditation as described, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as if to whistle, allowing the thoughts to come in and allowing them to go out. Keeping the hands at the level of the chest, at the level of the heart, sitting tall. And when you get ready to end, what we'll do is we'll take in a nice deep breath. You're going to hold it tight, and then vertebra by vertebra, you're going to contract all of them up and down the spine. So just start at one vertebra at a time, just contracting all the way up until you're sitting stiff as a rod, and then you'll exhale. And then you'll inhale again, and you're going to squeeze vertebra by vertebra up the spine until you reach the back of the neck. Squeezing tight, pulling up tall, and then exhaling. And then inhaling again. hold and then squeeze one vertebra at a time all the way up your spine to the base of the neck, base of the head, skull, and then exhale. And then you relax your hands down. So that meditation, again, this describes to you the mechanics of it, how to do it. The actual doing I'm going to leave to you. 11 minutes. Do it for 11 minutes. Bring in all the negativity. Bring it in. Let it come. Doesn't matter what it is. Breathe it out. And repeat. Sitting tall. Make sure you get something under you so that you can sit very comfortably, so that you're not being distracted by how you're sitting. And if that's one of the negative thoughts, then bring that in too. And use that. We're like, oh my God, my spine hurts. Let it come, let it flow. This is a wonderful meditation to get your negative mind balanced so that it can work as it's protecting you, which is it should, but not limiting you. I hope that makes sense. The negative mind, from a yogic term, means protection. Doesn't mean negative in the way that we usually mean negative. It is protection. So that when you go about your day, you can be aware of what's going on. So, as always, use this meditation and all of them that have been shared with Kundalini Yoga to your best advantage and create a better version of yourself. I wish you well. Sat Nam.